anyone in the mood better hurry up, cause I run when I'm on the move. Full speed, eyes wide and energized, I can't snooze, and I gotta utilize each hour of the day when there's only 24. Oh, Papa wish they could add a couple more. I get so bored when I can't stand still, I fill my schedule, there's no chill. All action, lots of passion, not subtraction, add it in. I wanna find out about something new, I wanna have a bite of my favorite food, I wanna meet up and hang with my crew. There's so many things I love to do. So many things I love to do. There's so many things I love to do. So many things I love to do. I feel like I don't have enough time on my hands, so I'm always in a rush when I make my plans. I can't do it all, so I have to choose, and I'm running myself right out of my shoes.
Paul, what a great pleasure for us to meet you here in this.
My pleasure, mi fa molto piacere e grazie mille per venire qui.
It's an amazing place. We saw some pieces of your collection, very precious, very.
It's molto spirituoso. It's very Elizabethan. The hair very grande, very rich.
From what historical period you talking?
We're talking about Tudor. Throw in a bit of Elizabethan. Throw it. It's very much costume to an extent. It's kind of, well, I am Irish, but we kind of have to celebrate the Queen over here because she's 70 years on the throne. Yeah, so it's kind of it's slightly royal. It's as royal as an Irishman can be, because noi irlandesi non siamo innamorato con gli inglesi, ma io vivo qui so I have to support England. But like we've picked models. We have made quite a selection. You have the Japanese model there in that corner. She's not young, but I think she's kind of special. We have these amazing Indian models from one from New Delhi, the other one from Mumbai, and I've never used Indian models before because I always think Indian models.
It's cosmopolitan. It's a global show, cosmopolitan show.
And we've got one girl from Ethiopia that's absolutely stunning. So we kind of, each person is a little bit of theatre. So I think I've tried to bring theatre into this collection, which I normally wouldn't have more walking up and down, like in Milan, head serious. No, I want to make it more spirituoso.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're very charming and beautiful. Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Ariane.
Where do you come from?
Brazil.
From Brazil, okay. What do you think about your style? Okay, you are excited for the show?
Yeah.
It's the third time with Mr. Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. And she walks. Say bravo. The Brazilian girl, they can walk.
She's the second Brazilian model I interviewed for you. You love Brazilian girls?
Well, no, because they walk so well.
What's your name?
I'm May.
Mr. Costello told me that you're more than a model. You are an actress on the catwalk.
Yes, you're more like. Sorry, my English is not good. So sorry. Yeah, so nice. Face is so.
You are his muse.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm proud.
You are excited?
Yeah, very excited. I'm so happy for being here today. It's lovely. Everything, it's amazing. Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Selena.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
What about your dress? How do you feel?
I feel very comfortable. I think that's very nice to bring this personality, all this glamour in a beautiful and elegant way.
So far from average, wear a big crown which shows I'm a maverick. Soaking melanin from that black girl magic, but at the work Friday my queens get ratchet. What's life without many facets? Bossy bougie chicks every day a different jacket. Too exclusive to grant anyone access. If you hating on me, time to bury the hatchet. Cause we living life over here. All my ladies, put your hands in the air. If you fly high like Superwoman, then let me hear you say, oh yeah. Superwoman, superwoman, you're amazing, no comparing. Superwoman, superwoman, you're a fighter, so fly higher. Superwoman.
What a great and spectacular show with these superheroes, super women with a supernatural power. What is your idea of a woman that represents this collection?
Well, for me, women, I just like to sort of empower women and make them into superheroes sort of in my head and kind of champion, you know, everything they're about. So the inspiration was kind of, I'm really inspired by kind of alien life and deep sea life in the ocean, and the obsession with the idea of kind of alien forms and creatures, and the deep sea life and deep sea creatures are kind of the nearest thing humankind has to contact with aliens. That's how I sort of perceive the creatures. So these almost like wearable sculptures are kind of like my alien depictions of the kind of the aliens I want to interact with and one day live with. That's sort of it's kind of a long journey kind of in my head and kind of a whole world that I've created.
Did you take inspiration from some designers in the past? Because this idea, for example, this idea of super women is more or less the same one of Thierry Mugler.
Yeah, well, totally. Well, Thierry Mugler's like my hero. I mean, he's the king, and there's nobody greater than Thierry Mugler, and there never has been anyone greater. So, oh yeah, he's totally like inside me as like the biggest inspiration, and I kind of always want to kind of honour him in my work as well. So kind of, but yeah, totally inspired by him, but also taking my own inspiration and kind of feeding it into new ways and new ways. Yeah, totally.
Rest in peace, Thierry.
Then let me hear you say, oh yeah. Superwoman, superwoman, you're amazing, no comparing. Superwoman, superwoman, you're a fighter, so fly higher. Superwoman, superwoman, don't give up, keep grinding. Superwoman, superwoman, keep your head up, keep smiling. Superwoman, superwoman, you're amazing, no comparing. Superwoman, superwoman, you're a fighter, so fly higher. Superwoman, superwoman, don't give up, keep grinding. Superwoman, superwoman, keep your head up, keep smiling. You a superwoman. Let me see your hands in the air. If you a superwoman, wave them round like you just don't care.
What can you tell us about the story behind this collection?
This collection is actually meant for, it's very special, it's basically meant for everybody today and all the problems we're facing in this world, in a way that we've costed from what the clothes mean. It's made from fabrics from across the world, representing each different country. Like some of our brocades from India, some of the brocades from France. It's more where it's a combination of the best of every country in a way, and even the models we've kind of casted like almost one from each different nationality to kind of represent the best versions of who they are.
Do you think that the city of London, where you have chosen to make this show, represents in a good way this idea of a global dimension, but also of inclusivity?
This is more than it. it's right comes from even the tailors. It is how we all need to move forward, you know. And I feel that's what this collection's about. That's what this brand is about.
Hi Alice, it's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
And to see your first collection.
Thank you.
Just some month before your graduation, is it right?
Yeah, so we graduate in May. We finish the course officially in January, and then we graduate, have a ceremony in May. Yeah.
What about your idea of creativity, of fashion, and how did you thought your first pieces, your first collection?
Well, yeah, so my collection is based around the idea of religion and how you address a modern pilgrim. So a lot of my original inspiration came from the Sufi movement, which is an Islamic kind of fraternity of brothers, and they live a life of material poverty. So they don't buy anything, everything they get, they beg, or is donated to them, and so a lot of my collection is designed based around the concept of that. All my fabric is donated, and then everything's dyed with food, natural dyes derived from food waste.
Showing us your beautiful first collection. Please tell us something about this.
Okay, my research is about eye tracking, and I use eye tracking machine to extract some curved lines in form to pattern cutting, and I also use boning to apply on the jersey to make some shape. But in my collection, because the fabric is just stretched, so different lengths of boning will change the clothes shape and construction. So I test many times to make the shape and the construction. Yeah.
Do you have some favorite designers? You took inspiration from some of them, or for some particular collection of the big names that we know in London or in all the other famous fashion countries?
Some fashion designers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your favorite one?
My favorite one, Ralph Simons.
Oh, good. Good morning, Plan. Thank you so much for showing us your amazing collection. It talks about boxing world, Thai boxing world. Okay. Why?
So it's a lot deeper than that. So my research is around raising awareness on the exploitation and objectification of Southeast Asian women. So I am Thai, so it talks about the type of sexism and racism we experience. So what you see here is like the Thai design element is fighting to exist, and then you've got these big cage that's oppressed the body. So it's actually an art installation rather than a fashion collection. So when you wear it, you can't see, you can't really move properly. So you're very oppressed, and yeah, that's why you can see all the Thai culture, because that's what I want to represent my community.
Do you have a favorite designers, and you took inspiration from one or from some of them?
Yeah, so I got into fashion because of Alexander McQueen, not surprised, but the reason being is because he created a whole world using his skills, and you see prints, you see silhouette, you see embroidery, you know, the way he does models and shoes, and like you can create a whole world.
Hello, good evening, and thank you so much for the invitation to your amazing fashion show, The Poetry of Movement. What does it mean for you?
Yeah, it means everything to me. It means the world. It means everything. It means my people are free. It means we move, and when we move with our culture. And it was imperative for me to show that today, that movement is everything that we need in life, and it changes the perspective. Right?
Where did you take the inspiration for your collection? From your country, from your original country?
Yes, I'm from Sierra Leone, so everything I do derive from that. So I take a lot of inspiration from my culture, my upbringing, we travel with everything. So it meant a lot to me to like showcase what we do, how we celebrate, what that means to us. But today was for my people that has all the courage to leave and travel. I think that's what today means to me. But I'll have another time to talk more about it.
A very beautiful show. You are very exciting, I think. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. What an exciting fashion show. What is your feeling now?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I can't explain it because it's just a feeling of excitement. And I wasn't expecting it to go like this, but then when we started dancing and all that, it was like, I'm so excited. It's really great. It's like a dream show, honestly. It's a dream show. The dancing, the catwalk, everything, and the outfits, everything just tells, a great story. And I feel really confident in my outfit, so really shout out to La Broom. Thank you so much for having me.
What a great fashion show and a beautiful atmosphere. What is your feeling now?
I enjoy working for Labrum, and the designer is a close friend, so it's a blessing to be a part of it.
Where do you come from?
I'm Ugandan.
And is it your first time in London? Do you like London vibes? What do you think about this city and about this fashion week?
I like the city. I've lived here for a while now. So I'm used to the city. I would say I'm a Londoner, but the brand, what is good about Labrum is it brings the culture that I've seen over in Africa.